Yo, what is up, you guys? We're back with another Forge Master video, and I know it has been like several weeks. I think it's been, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks since a Forge Master video has been dropped, but an update just released. I'm kind of late to this, I'm not gonna lie. I think this update was released, when was this update released? Like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. So, yeah, I'm kind of late. I'm not gonna lie, that's my fault. So, but we're gonna be covering pretty much all the updates. A lot has changed, and I low-key think a lot of good things has changed within the game. This game makes it a lot more playable and a lot more fun. So yeah, basically the last update, oh, okay, first thing, yeah, this is that. But basically the last update, we talked about ascensions and how you can ascend everything. For almost everything, I can ascend now, but I'm kind of just waiting until I ascend my first thing, just a little bit, and I'm going to probably ascend one at a time because I have a lot to work with, and it's going to give me like a lot of points. But anyway, with that being said, this update covers a lot of things. Now, unfortunately, some things are still in beta, so I don't have access to it, but some other people might, or they might have removed it for everyone. Honestly, I don't really know what they did anymore, but with that being said, that's where everyone's at right now. So we'll cover everything that's within the game right now, and then when other things get released, which will be very, very soon, we will cover all that stuff later. So with that being said, let's cover these things. First things first, probably the most important thing is the Forge auto Forge system. It did get heavily buffed, heavily more playable. I have 90k hammers, but I had 100k hammers, but now I have 12, or I burned through 12k within like an hour or something, and yeah, it usually takes like multiple hours. So very, very nice there. And if you go to the auto section, this is like where it's at. You get 18 hammers if you have it fully maxed out. So how do you get 18? How do you get the 13? If you go to here, if you go to the tech tree, if you go to the forge, you can start unlocking these like little hammer things and getting more hammers. So auto forge 1 gives 1 hammer. Auto forge 2 gives 2 hammers. Auto forge 3 gives 3. 4 gives 4. And then 5 obviously gives 5. So it's not 5 total. It's going to be 5 additional, right? So hopefully that kind of makes sense, and that's how you get 18. Yeah, that's already so broken, right? Like right off the rip, 18 hammers at once. That's kind of insane. Now the next broken thing is continue forging when target equipment is found. If I turn this on and I hit start, this is what happens, right? 18 different slots are going through, but I get to keep the ones that I want and still forge 18 of them. So let's try to like break this down, right? Try to like show what's going on. Anytime you see 18 and you see 146, 147 per 18, that means I got no divine gear items that I wanted. Anytime you see 138, or like when you're losing like 8 to 9 coins per gear item, that means I'm saving one of the, so you see that 138, 145, that means that I'm just literally saving it or getting rid of it. Saving the ones that I want, getting rid of ones I don't want. And it's 18 different ones every single time. So I could sit here AFK my forge for, I don't know, like let's say 10 minutes, but I do have this at 2%, so maybe 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I come back, I can select through all of the items that I've forged that I've wanted to keep. So that's so broken. I mean, right off the, like, I don't know how else to explain that. Right off the rip, that's so, so nice. And it's 18 every single time. So look at that, 130, 120. So that means I got 2 pieces instead of 1 piece. That one I got 1 piece, right? That one I got 0 pieces. That's probably also 0. This is also 0. Yep. And then this is 0. Yeah, so that's literally what's happening. And then once I have all 18 pieces forged, I can select through them and yeah, and just pick whatever I want. So it's very, very nice. I love this update. It makes forging way easier. I have 87,000 hammers. I'll probably get rid of them within a week or something, when it usually would have taken me several, like, probably like 20 days or so. I don't know. I barely play this game anymore, but getting rid of all those hammers, it's going to be way more efficient, way more better, and it just saves a lot of time. And you get to get a lot of points here too, which is kind of nice. Which I want to talk about this also. Which actually, looking, I could just, while this is burning up, I can talk about the next thing, right? So with the war points, this significantly, okay, actually, before I do that, this is 18 pieces that I want to keep, right? If I go here, auto, these are all of the pieces that I wanted, crit chance, crit damage, so all of them are at least going to have one of those, right? This has crit chance, I don't really want that, but it has crit chance. That's very, very low, that sucks. Okay, well, all right. Okay. This is pretty unlucky, which is kind of sad. Let's just burn through them. I'm not really going to say much. Come on, give me something good. Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it's still like you gotta get lucky, but it just makes it a lot easier. So you don't have to sit through one at a time. Oh my god, that sucks. Come on, last one. Okay, that's terrible. All right, let's burn through another 18 again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Next thing I want to talk about is the war points. If you go here, actually, we'll start with the results of one, right? Wait, who is this? Oh, nice. Okay, go crazy. Oh, I guess he's about to ascend. That's kind of cool. But anyway, day 1 points, right? Now, this kind of a little bit above, like, well, not above, but balance changes, I would say. All of those common, rare, epics, legendaries, ultimates, and mythics, they're all worth the same points, and then upgrading them is also worth the same points. The tech trees, they've been not significantly, they've been slightly nerfed a little bit for balance changes. I think before, like, tech tree 5 was 100,000, now it's about 91,000, so more balance changes. I think it's pretty good. Not significantly nerfed, but it is nerfed a little bit where it's noticeable. So that's something to consider. Day 2, this is a little bit different as well. Keys are worth a little bit more points. I think it used to be, I don't know, like 1,000 per key or something. So it's a little bit more. Actually, I would say significantly more. I mean, 3,000 is kind of a lot for one key. So, and then eggs have been slightly changed a little bit. I would say the mythic eggs is like kind of broken. So what people could do is if you wanted to just win wars every single time, you don't have to ascend and you can just start stacking up the mythic eggs, use your mythic timer speed up thing or whatever, and just rack up a bunch of points on those days. But merging pets have been significantly nerfed, and if you noticed, merging any pet that's higher won't give you the same amount of points. So hatching eggs is way more important than doing the other ones. So yeah, it's like worth the same. So hopefully that made sense. I don't really know if that made sense or not, but you can basically understand what just reading off of it. But and then day 3, slightly different. Well, I guess it's the same thing, but the bounce thing, they're all worth the same, which I think that's a little bit better for bounce changes. So if you wanted to ascend your bounce, you won't really be losing out on a lot of points. So that's absolutely something to consider. At least for war, right? And then day 4, I don't really think anything's changed there. People have been talking about spend 1 gem on Forge. Now, I mean, that's kind of pay to win, but honestly, I don't really think that's such a big deal. Like, people don't really spend gems on Forge anyway. They really just spend their gems on the tech tree, unless if you're like severely pay to win and you just have all these gems, you might as well spend on the Forge. But I don't know, like it does help pay to wins a lot, but I don't really think it makes too much of a difference or like a significant difference. So and then yep, so this current war point system for winning war is the same, which I completely agree with. The last day should be the most points because that is how a clan operates within power. If you're just stronger than another clan, then you should have the advantage, right? Like, it sucks that sometimes we lose war because they're just a higher power by, like, I don't know, multiple billions or something, so it's just no shot trying. But, I mean, that just makes sense. Like, if you're the stronger clan, in text, like in writing, then that's just how it's supposed to be. So day 6 kind of makes sense. And then the win all out brawl is the stallion. So yeah, that's what that. Another thing I want to talk about that's not really related within the game is that I did hit 3,000 subscribers with like within the month of beginning of May, which is absolutely insane. So I want to just shout out like everyone that's supported this channel since the very beginning. I mean, 3,000 is absolutely insane. I know I just haven't been uploading. I actually graduated recently, so that's kind of why I've been away. But yeah, since you guys have been supporting this, I've been getting a lot of comments. Appreciate that too, by the way. So I try to respond to all of them. But with my graduation, I've been super busy. But now that I've graduated, I have a lot of free time, so I can start pumping out videos left and right and just try to put as much content out there. And I do appreciate all the developers coming out with updates, coming out with new content. So appreciate all of that. But anyway, with that being said, yeah, that's a quick little shout out. I do have channel memberships if you guys want to become a member. But anyway, so let's keep on the same basis with war. That's with all the points. Now I want to talk about the rewards. It has changed a little bit. I haven't really talked about this since, but you do get the same amount of resources per like checkpoint or whatever. So it's always going to be 70 hammers, it's always going to be 250 tickets and 165 eggs, 140 mounts, 15k gold, and 220 potions for all of them, right? Like that will never change. The more you progress, you get a little bit different rewards. You get 5 of these currency potion thingies, you get another 5, and you get another 5. And notice that it goes past 500,000, which is kind of interesting. And the more you get past 500,000, you get way more of these like little potion things. So that's something to consider. If you do look at the winning S tier rewards, tier S is now yellow, which keep in mind, I'll talk about that later. But if you win S tier rewards, this is the rewards you get, which is kind of cool. You do get a new currency, which is the 20 of the potions things, but you do get a ton of the eggs. You did get a decent amount of the mounts. It did get buffed recently, which is kind of nice. It used to be like 2,000 something, or about 3,000-ish, or whatever it is. So, and then obviously a ton of tickets. So I like how this got a little bit buff. Obviously the hammers did get nerfed from like the 8,000, but the potions, 5.9k is a lot of potions. So now if you do lose more, you only get half of everything, which, I mean, it is what it is, but winning is definitely number one priority. Also, what I want to talk about is the tiers. There's more S tiers, like tier SS, tier SSS, right? And to get that, it's a very, very challenging. 50 tier points is a lot, but I do think this is for balance changes because everyone is basically in tier S right now. Very, very easy to get, and then losing it is very difficult. So I wouldn't really consider that being a problem. After this week, winning this war will be at tier SS, which is kind of nice. And then going from tier SS to tier SSS is going to take at least 3 weeks just straight winning. So that's going to be very challenging. And this clan has been kind of going through it with like in and out players and inactive players, and I've been one of them. So hopefully this clan can pull through, get a better reward, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. But a lot has changed within war. I do agree with it. And something else I want to talk about is like the bottom thing where it says coming soon. That is called missions, and you can do clan missions to earn rewards and like help your clan or whatever. I don't really have a lot of screenshots or any leaks, but I know there are some leaks within the Discord because that's like a beta test that some people had, and that's what I was talking about earlier, like at the beginning of the video, where it had it for some people, but then it got removed for everyone. So a lot of maintenance things, I like how the devs are like working on things consistently. There's also a lot of bug fixes too. I think by the time you're watching this video, actually I forgot to do this. Whoops. Yeah, don't summon any of the eggs and don't summon any of your mounts. The skills is okay, but some people have been abusing bugs. Developers have been aware, so they've been doing a lot of maintenance changes, doing a lot of updates within the game, and just trying to make it as fair as possible. So shout out developers. I mean, they're doing their best, and can't really ask for anything more. So also, I want to talk about the league a little bit. There's a lot of like ways that they're cracking down on stripping for other people. So I would recommend not doing it because it is a bug, and people are trying to take advantage of it. In the Discord, they said like there's no really way to check if you are, but if you are, you might get in trouble. So I don't know, just if you're bug abusing, try not to do it, and you might get lucky. If you are doing it, you might not get in trouble, but I would just expect to get in trouble. So and by in trouble, I mean like banned or something. So yeah, it's a lot of like I don't know, you just be careful with what you're doing, and hopefully you don't get banned, because that would kind of suck if you're just like wasting all of your progress. But yeah, with that being said, the league is getting updated a little bit, which I think is kind of nice. It's kind of hard to stay in S tier now, and there is a reason to be in S tier. Well, okay, wow, I barely won that. Thank God. Being in S tier is definitely challenging, so if you can, try to like just grind out S tier as much as you can. Hopefully that made sense. I'm pretty sure I can beat this guy too, which is kind of nice. But yeah, S tier definitely sucks. Or not S tier, diamond. Or I'm saying S tier. I meant like league tiers, which is diamond, which is the last one, and then platinum, which is kind of like what I'm stuck at. But you want to progress as much as you can. You want to win as much as you can to get the most amount of rewards, because dropping down is just not worth it anymore. Can I beat this guy? Absolutely. Actually, low key, he has a 50% crit chance. I kind of just want to try it, see what happens, but there's just no way. He's triple my power pretty much. He's gonna have a lot of health. Maybe. No, he has a lot of lifesteal. Unless if I get super, super lucky. Come on. No, yeah, there's no way. That kind of sucks. I kind of to be expected, though. His melee is, like, super, super strong. So, yeah, once I get to Forge 35, I'll show you guys what ascending does, what that means, and hopefully it's kind of cool. Hopefully I'm not like wasting my time. Um, but yeah, I think it's gonna be really nice to ascend. So we'll see what happens. Oh god, this is gonna be close too. I need to get lucky with my crits. That was so unlucky. That was also lucky. No. That's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm 15th right now, so oh, I'm 6th. Okay. Oh, I ran out of tickets. Okay, well that kind of makes sense why. Yeah, I don't expect to do anything else besides that. So, with that being said, we're gonna leave it at that. And did I? Okay, yeah, we're gonna go through all of these. Very, very cool. Just seeing all that, like, well, that's so nice. I love this feature. Ooh, wow, that is beautiful. I'm taking this any day of the week. Okay, don't need that. No, don't need that. Nope. Nope. Come on, give me something good. Nope. Ooh. Honestly? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I just got... Okay, I can't replace those. Literally just got those gloves. Nope. And nope. And nope. Yeah, melee damage is not the move. Like, I just can't get behind it. But we did end up getting this piece, the Worshipper gloves. So, not too bad. Gives me a lot of health, which is very nice. And crit chance and double chance. Okay. So, yeah, this is kind of what my build is looking like right now. I can get rid of 27% double chance, actually. That's... Oh, you know what? I might just get rid of... Actually, I don't have any replacements. Yeah, this is all kind of bad. Oh, I can replace this, actually. Uh, let's see what I can work with. This video is about to end anyway, so if you guys don't want to watch this part, I completely understand. But I appreciate you guys sticking around. So, let's see. I don't need double chance anymore, so... No. A lot of melee, like, holy. Oh, attack speed. Oh, this might be the move. I kind of like that a lot. I do need attack speed pretty bad. More crit chance, barely any health. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. Okay, cool. Let's replace... Oh, whoops. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah, I think so. So, yeah, we got rid of a bunch of double. Got some attack speed. Got some other things. And, not bad. Yeah, this is the current build. I would say it's actually pretty good. Maybe a little bit more lifesteal, but honestly, and attack speed, so it's not that good, but I can replace some of these things. So, anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna have this video here. Shout out Update. I mean, Update's done a lot. I know I missed a lot of things, but for the most part, you guys can pretty much understand, like, what it is, and link in the description for the Discord, so if you're interested, watch that. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.